Hey everyone, how are you? I hope everything is going well and magical in your life. I wanted to jump on and share this week's new moon dream and moon mantra, and it's extra special because it is a Gemini new moon and it's a solar eclipse at the same time. So there's lots of energies and things swirling. And I know based on the dream collectives that we've been having and the messages that we've collectively been dreaming, we are already starting to feel it, and I think that's why I'm sharing this mantra a bit earlier than I normally do. Usually I share it like a day before the day of the new moon, and yeah, I'm posting this a couple days before, or a few days before, because like I just feel like we're really in it. The messages like really flowed, and yeah, I'm inspired to share it with you now. So I'm actually going to share a little bit about the dream, and then I will share the messages. So in this dream, I was in a house and I was with 4 other people. And I remember we were like eating or just doing our thing in the house. And there was this doorbell. I could hear a doorbell ringing. And I knew it was these dogs that were outside. And these dogs were like ringing the doorbell with their nose. Super funny. And that would be amazing if like my dog could do that in real life. But this is what was happening in the dream. And I remember knowing that these dogs are ringing the doorbell with their nose. And for some reason, no one was really paying attention and no one was like letting the dogs in or going to the door or checking anything out. Like we all knew that they were there. And then somebody was like, oh, the doorbell's ringing. And I was like, oh yeah, the doorbell is ringing. Like maybe we should do something about it. And then no one did anything about it. And we just all kind of carried on doing whatever we were doing in the dream. And then these intruders came in, and I realized that the dogs were actually, ringing the doorbell so they could come in and protect us and like warn us of these intruders that were trying to come in. Because there was these other doors that for some reason weren't staying closed, and we couldn't lock them. And so we were kind of like, paying attention to that, but then we weren't like letting these dogs in that were actually the thing that were going to protect us, or I don't know, I feel like maybe they were like animal guides or something that were like wanting to protect us. And so anyway, these intruders came in, and as a result of us not answering the doorbell and letting these dogs in. And so it was just really an interesting way that Spirit shared this message with me of like, Spirit, your higher self, God, whatever you want to call it, the universe, whatever word, name resonates best with you, is always trying to contact you and always sending you messages, always supporting you, and always protecting you. And sometimes what happens, or most often, myself included, I can be guilty of this, is that we don't pay attention. We like faintly hear like our intuition speaking to us, but then we don't actually pay attention or listen or ask our intuition what it's trying to say. And so this is another reminder yet again that we are always so tuned in to our intuition, and it's up to us to choose to tune in and like meet Spirit halfway. Because it was like, these animals were like, we're here, and we just literally needed to answer the door. We literally needed to open the door. We literally needed to be like, okay, what is happening right now, instead of just mindlessly kind of going about what we think we need to do. And so this was also, Spirit was also with this message, also sharing a reflection on, where are we focusing our energy? Is it in a direction that is supporting us? Because in the dream we were like focusing on these other doors, when in actuality we just needed to let Spirit in. And so it's like a reflection of like how is our attention contributing or not contributing to the circumstances that we're experiencing in our life. And if there is a shift that we could make with our attention, how might that actually affect the outcome and what we're experiencing? It's like, I know I have personally experienced in my life when I don't listen to my intuition, the signs get louder and louder and louder and more uncomfortable and annoying and stressful and challenging until we actually finally listen. And it was kind of the same with this dream with, you know, the intruders coming in. It's like that wouldn't have happened if we would have answered the doorbell. And so just, you know, sit on that, see how that might relate to your life and what is going on in your life, and how you can shift what you might be experiencing, those quote unquote less desirable experiences, how you can maybe shift that to align with more of the experiences that you desire to have in your life. Another thing to note is that at the end of this dream, there was this homeless man. He was high, and he didn't know that we knew each other because he was so high. But anyways, he called for help, and also I was there at the end of the dream, and I kept him warm because he was outside and he was cold. And so it's just a reminder that, you know, we have so many people around us, earth angels, spirit, seen in the like physical form and non-physical, that are always here to guide and help us. And, you know, the fact that spirit showed me in the way that the one was a homeless man was like, and even the animals, it's just like, sometimes help, or oftentimes this guidance and help and support comes from beings that we might not expect. You know, I think it could be an easy assumption to make that a homeless person or certain people, like, we just have judges. It doesn't even mean to be a homeless person, because there's like a lot of really awake homeless people, but like there's like awake people all over the place. And so many people, like everybody can be a teacher. Everybody that you interact with can be an earth angel. And sometimes we judge people or their beings or animals that, you know, they're just an animal or whatever, and they're not here to help, or like they don't provide the intuitive insights that I need, or the support or the help that I need. And it's like a reminder to shed these judgments about other people or beings or animals, and know that we're all, you know, in this together, and that support can come in the most unexpected circumstances. And so to be open to all these different possibilities of how help and how guidance shows up for you in your life, because it's probably not going to look a certain way, show up in a certain way, or come from maybe who or what or how you expect it to. So the moon mantra and dream mantra for this new moon, this new cycle that we are stepping into, this new portal that we're stepping into, is I easily receive the guidance I need from spirit, and I trust my intuition is always getting stronger and clearer. So I will post that in the caption or the description so you can write that down. How to use this mantra is you can write it on a piece of paper, on a post-it note, have it on as like a screensaver or an alarm reminder, and just be present to it throughout your day. If you want to work with it with your dreams, which is kind of what it's for, is repeat it before you go to bed. You know, maybe when you're brushing your teeth at the end of the day, or when you're about to close your eyes, just repeat this mantra over in your mind before you fall asleep, and trust that these energies within you are opening up, and trust that your intuition is opening up, and trust that spirit is guiding you, and that this mantra is infusing what it needs to for you and supporting you how you particularly and uniquely need it in your life. And so this is a mantra that you can use for the entire lunar cycle, or as little or as long as you feel called. It's different for everybody. So it's an offering for you to use how you feel it needs to be best used in your particular life. And if this resonates, you know, please feel free to share this video into your stories, spread the word, or if you want, you can always tag a friend in the comments below. Let me know if this if this message resonates with you, I always love to connect and hear your thoughts on these things that I share. And I think that is it for the moon mantra. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but I think that is it. So, sending you so much love and joy and peace for whatever you're experiencing in your life right now. And I look forward to sharing more of these with you. And yeah, sending you lots of magic. Okay, bye.